The missed connection. It was a chilly autumn afternoon when Tom arrived at the train station, his hands tucked deep into his jacket pockets. He stood in front of the large schedule board, scanning the destinations. Just as he was about to check his watch, someone bumped into him. "Oh, I'm so sorry," a soft voice said. Tom turned to see a young woman in a red coat, clutching a book in her hands. Her bright eyes met his, and for a moment, time seemed to pause. "It's okay," he said with a smile. She smiled back, and just like that, a conversation began. They found themselves sitting on a bench, chatting like old friends. Anna, as she introduced herself, was a writer who loved bookstores and poetry. Tom, on the other hand, was an architect fascinated by old train stations. The world around them was busy. Commuters rushed past, trains came and went, but they only saw each other. Then, the station announcement broke the spell. "Train to Maplewood departing in 2 minutes." Anna's smile faded as she glanced at the platform. "That's my train," she murmured. Tom felt a strange hesitation in his chest. Maybe we'll see each other again." Anna looked at him with hope but said nothing. She stepped onto the train, standing by the door, still holding her book. Tom stood on the platform, as if wanting to say something, but the words wouldn't come. The train started to move. Anna pressed her hand against the window, looking back at him, her expression a mix of longing and uncertainty. Without thinking, Tom ran along the platform, reaching out as if he could stop time. But the train pulled away, disappearing into the distance. Tom stood there, catching his breath, feeling as if something important had just slipped through his fingers. Then, out of the corner of his eye, he noticed something on the bench where they had been sitting. Her book. Picking it up, he flipped through the pages and found a name written inside. Anna Whitmore. His heart raced. It was a clue. A chance. Determined, Tom set out on a search. He walked through the city, clutching the book tightly. He peeked into cafes, checked train schedules, and finally stopped in front of a small bookstore. Something told him she might be there. Through the window, he saw her. Anna was sitting inside, absorbed in a book, unaware of his presence. Tom smiled and stepped inside, holding up her lost book. The bell above the door chimed, and she looked up. Her eyes widened in surprise. "You found it," she whispered, standing up. "I found you," Tom corrected with a grin. As snow began to fall outside, they stood there, reunited by fate. Perhaps some connections are never truly missed, just delayed, waiting for the right moment.